What's up? It's Hayley. Welcome back to my channel.
I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
So, sorry about the lighting. It's a little dim. I'm back in my room because I thought that all the books fit perfectly with today's theme. Today I want to do my first ever TBR, and then I also wanted to talk about what I'm currently reading and see how that goes. I know I've heard from a couple of you, and I know some of you guys initially when I started talking about what I wanted to do on this channel were excited about the possibilities of me also talking about books and not just music and popular culture. But I really want to do it all, and this channel is still new, so I'm experimenting with all of it to see what I like filming best and what everybody else likes to watch best. So if you guys have like any recommendations of what else you want to see, whether it's book related, music related, or anything else, just let me know and I'll be happy to consider it and even film a video for you. First I'm going to start with what I'm currently reading. I'm currently in the middle of reading 3 books. I read really fast. So, okay, a little bit about me because I haven't talked about books yet. So a little bit about me, Hayley, the bookie. There we go. So a little bit about Hayley the bookie. I read books really fast. I have a really fast turnover rate of reading. The first book I'm going to talk about is The Dark Prophecy, and it's the second book in Rick Riordan's The Apollo Trial series. I'm currently like not very far into it. Yeah, I'm on page 53. I kind of like put it down because I started reading some other things. But I love this series. This series got me back into Rick Riordan. I like listened to other booktubers like talking about the first book to this, and I really wanted to pick it up before this one came out. So I read the first one and I loved it. I love Apollo's voice. He reminds me so much of my brother, like just the little snide remarks and everything. But I love it. So I picked this one up. I'm not super far into it. I really like what I already see of Leo and the mission that, the Apollo mission, haha, but the mission that they're already going on in this novel. So if you don't know, these are like Greek mythology background books, and in this series from Rick Riordan, this is a spin-off from the Lightning Thief series. Apollo has been turned into a human boy with acne. He can't believe that he has acne, but human boy with acne because he annoyed Zeus one too many times, and so now he's being sent on all these missions to get back in Zeus's good graces, essentially. So this is the second installment in the series. I'm not sure how many there are gonna be, probably 5 because Rick likes to do things in the series of 5s. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts after I finish it. The second book I currently am reading, I have a fancy bookmark. I have quite the collection of bookmarks from all my different book boxes now. So the second book I'm reading is The Clockwork Prince. Again, I'm not very far into it. I just finished The Clockwork Angel. I reread that one, but I reread it because I haven't read The Clockwork Prince or Princess. So I picked these up because I was interested in getting back into Cassandra Clare's beautiful like Shadowhunters world, and then I put those 2 down because I picked this one up. And this is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while, and I finally picked it up last night and I read a lot. I'm on page 330, like chapter 28 of Fangirl. It's really good, and basically it's a contemporary that takes place in like the modern times. Well, actually it's like 2011 I think that this book starts in 2011, 2012. And it's about this girl that goes off to college, and she is in love with, not in love, she has this love for this book series with these 2 characters called Simon and Baz, and I'm actually going to talk about them in a minute with another book that is a companion to this book. But she follows this really cool like book series and web series, and she writes fan fictions about these characters. and it's kind of about her like growing up more because she's in college now. It's about her finding like this boy who is her first love. He's a little bit older than her, but I really like his character. The characters are very relatable. I don't have final thoughts on it because I'm not done yet. But it is really good. The whole college experience that the character goes through, it's like very relatable. So coming from Fangirl, this is the companion series. It's called Carry On, and if you read Fangirl or if you have already read Fangirl, you'll know that they talk about Carry On a lot because the main character is like obsessed with Simon and Baz. She writes like their entire I have to choose my words carefully because I don't want to give you guys spoilers, but she writes like fan fictions, like I said, about them. And so I've seen this cover like all over BookTube because I guess there was a hardback edition to this, but the author like redid the artwork of the cover, and I saw this artwork and I'm like, okay, I agree with like all those other booktubers out there, I have to get it. Not that I'm calling myself a booktuber, but still too early for that. But yeah, I picked this one up, so I'm reading Fangirl because I wanted to get into this one next, and I didn't think that it would be right to read this one without reading Fangirl. So next, in my Owl Crate, if you saw my Father's Day vlog, which I'll link below, I received 2 books in that Owl Crate. So the first book that they included was not the book of the month. They included this dystopian society book. It's called New World Rising, and I read some pretty good reviews on it. I don't know a lot about it. I don't want to know a lot about it. I kind of just want to go into it like knowing that it's a dystopian society and read it. I haven't heard much about like dystopian societies. I don't think that like publishers have been publishing them recently. I think this one was published in 2013, but all the reviews seemed pretty high speaking of it, so I'll let you guys know how this one goes. And then the book of the month that was also included in Owl Crate for June was this book called The Sandcastle Empire. And so all the books that come in Owl Crate are exclusive covers, at least through like July or August. There are like 6 or 7 months that it was guaranteed like exclusive covers and signed book plates. So this one was called The Sandcastle Empire, and what I know about it is these girls get stuck on an island essentially, and I don't know if they get stuck together or if they're all just there, and one of them goes missing, I believe, and then they kind of like have to figure out why she went missing and, you know, how to cope with the life that they're now living on this island. It sounds really mysterious. The cover looks really mysterious to me. I'm super excited to read it. So next is another contemporary. So this one is called Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. And so she was the author of the book in last month's Owl Crate called Eliza and Her Monsters. And I love that book so much. I don't have it to show you guys because I gave my friend Caitlin a gazillion books because she also reads books and writes reviews on them. And so that one was really similar to Fangirl. The girl in Eliza and Her Monsters wrote this online webicon? I don't remember what she used, but she wrote this online series that like thousands and thousands of followers like followed, and she had this like bank account that her parents didn't know about because she made so much money from it. But yeah, anyway, it was like another contemporary about like a girl who's like a fangirl basically, essentially, and it was really good, and I've been super into contemporaries, and I just love the style that that book was written in, so I had to buy the other book that Francesca had written, and it is called Made You Up. The next book that's on my TBR for July is called When Dimple Met Rishi. I'm super excited about this. This was like one of my most anticipated reads like of 2017. I've been waiting for this book to come out. I love the title. It's so cute, and I am so mad that I like still haven't picked it up and opened it. But the reviews so far that I've seen have looked really good on it, and I'm really excited to pick it up. So it's about this Indian girl and this Indian boy who are supposed to get married, like an arranged marriage, when they get older. They're both at this camp, and the boy is super interested in meeting his future wife, and she wants nothing to do with him. The last book, I got this one in the mail today with Lord of Shadows. Lord of Shadows is a huge book, guys. Like, between Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows, that's like 1,500 pages. But it's a good thing I'm a fast reader, like I keep saying. So anyway, this book I've seen all over BookTube. This is Tosh Hart's Tolstoy, and it's so cute. This cover is so cute. Like, with the pink font and everything. Look at the back. So, again, this is another one about a web series, and that's all I know about it. But all the reviews look super good. All the booktubers that, like, I've seen review this book have loved it. So I try not to watch because I just like to go into books not knowing very much about them. But that's all I have to say. That's gonna be the end of this first book video for July's TBR. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what books you're reading this month and anything else in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Hear you sick of all those other imitators. Don't let the only real one intimidate ya.